hi guys, it's Lauren. How you doing? Welcome to my first Camp NaNoWriMo vlog. Just gone 5 p.m. and so far I've only done 293 words. So not much, but like I said, I'm not putting too much pressure on myself. I'm just gonna write as much as I can. Today's been a really hard day with being inside. Everything just got to me. So this mark here, it always comes out when I cry. So I have cried about 10 minutes ago. I'm fine now. I just, everything got to me. I was frustrated and just, So if you're feeling like that too, you got this. Just get it out and you'll feel a little bit better. Not 100% better because you can't do anything, but you'll feel a little bit better. As far as I'm aware, there's 2 live streams tonight. One at 10 p.m. and one at 12 a.m. So obviously the 12 a.m. one I might actually be able to stay up for now because my sleeping pattern is absolutely ridiculous. Last night I was awake till like... Love you. Oscar a kiss for me. Show him my face so he doesn't forget what I look like. Just had a conversation with my sister outside the window. She parked her car across the road and dropped some stuff off at the door. So it was nice to see her face, even though I couldn't give her a hug and couldn't see my nephew. I haven't got dressed today. I haven't brushed my hair today. I slept with it like this, which is why I'm looking a bit worse for wear. So I'm gonna brush my hair, maybe tidy myself up a little bit, actually put a bra on, and I will come back to you when I've done some more writing. My mum's making a fry up for tea, so I've got that to look forward to, at least. It's now Thursday, it's the 2nd of April, so the second day of Nano. I didn't do any more updates last night because I just didn't pick up the camera. Yesterday I managed to do 993 and today it's only 20 to 9, so I've still got a couple hours left. I've done 510, so I've just done altogether over 1,500 words, so not bad at all. I was gonna update you guys, but my tea's ready, so give me 1 second. I got tea. So my mum makes her own chicken fried rice. It is delicious, and because the takeaways are all shut, especially my Chinese, which I live on, it's really sad. So at least I've got some sort of similar tasting thing. It's really hot. Oh, so good diet, can't stop. So it's now day 3, so it's Friday. So I don't really know how to tell you guys my stats, because although I technically started at 0 for this camp, I had 24,000 already. So I've started from 24,000 and then I'm counting up. So I started this project in November for NaNoWriMo and I finished February with 49,000 words, which is great. They were really good. I was really happy with them. And then I read back through from the beginning and there was a timeline issue, and instead of just working and fixing it and carrying on, I decided to start again. So I'm basically rewriting it, and I guess you could say sort of editing. So far of the rewrite, I have 25,801 words, and obviously I started this vlog camp with 24,000 words, so far I've only done 1,801 words. Is that right? I will update you guys later tonight. So it's a bit later in the evening now. I have just got my cushion covers off the washing line because I gave them a wash. They still haven't come out how I wanted them to, but they are old. They're like a year old, so they could do with replacing because it's like coming apart on the inside. I got them from where I work, so I could easily get new ones when I go back to work. I don't know when that'll be. Like the amount of fluff on here. I have been writing. I just feel like I can't concentrate until it's like really late. So I haven't. Oh my god, I'm covered in fluff. I'm literally covered in fluff, like it is all over them. Okay, so it's now 8:10. such a nosy neighbour. Anytime someone opens their door, I'm like, who's they? So in the last 10 minutes, I've just done 103 words. My character is at the top of the garden and he needs to get to the bottom of the garden. Now, you'd think it would be easy to just say he made his way through the garden. I could write that, couldn't I? No. I just feel like I make it a lot more difficult for myself than it actually has to be. Like, he shuffled past people, he kept his head down hoping that no one would talk to him, but then he's at a party so he can't really be unsocial, and he isn't. He's a social person, and I'm just like, am I okay? I really don't know why I do this. It literally just has to be as easy as he made his way through the garden, but that just doesn't sound right. I'm currently on 25,905 words, so I'm going to do a quick 10-minute sprint and come back to you after that. I always laugh when I'm writing, it's really sad. I guess that just means it's funny though, right? Bloody hell. That scared the shit out of me. Okay, so in that sprint, I got quite a bit done. Did I though? So in that sprint I got 166 words, which is not bad at all. That puts me at 26,071 words, so we're over the 26k. So I'm gonna moan about it, but I meant to say, so we're not gonna moan about that. So it's now day 4. I woke up this morning with my period, so I have been in a lot of pain today. I have been in bed pretty much the whole day with my hot water bottle and just on my phone. But I have, in the last hour or so, started to feel a little bit better. So I am at my desk now trying to get some writing in. I've been snacking on these. They are like sweet chili rice crackers, and oh my god, it's meant to be like 4 servings because they separate it into like 4 stacks, but I just ate 2 at a time. So since last night I think I did roughly like 500 words. Yeah, so last night I done 523 words, which put me at 26,594, so progress, hey? The scene that I'm currently working on is a speech, so one of my characters has to give a speech, and it's very cheesy. It comes across very like dramatic. One of those scenes in a movie where you'd kind of cringe. I don't know, he has to like thank them and give a toast, and it's just, I don't feel like it's come across the way I want it to come across, so I'm trying to make that better because the old version of the speech is here and the new version is there, so I'm tracing bits over. I've just set you down because my arm's hurting. So in chapter 10, which is the chapter I'm currently working on with this whole speech, there is a new character that wasn't previously in the 49,000 words that I wrote for NaNoWriMo to February. He just magically appeared in my head and I was like, oh, he could work. But I only want him to work for like 1 or 2 scenes, and then I want him to kind of be ditched off because he's only really useful and he would only benefit the story and my character's growth if this one particular scene happened. Basically, there's some jealousy, there's some frustration and some feelings that this character helps come out from my other characters. Does that make sense? It's like one of those scenes in a romance where the girl talks to another guy and the guy's like, whoa, what are these feelings of jealousy that I'm having? I didn't know I liked her like that. It's sort of like that. Yeah, it's sort of like that. So that can give you an idea, I guess, of what I'm trying to do. So But I don't want him to come across like the bad guy, and I don't want the reader to be annoyed that he's interrupting anything. I just want them to be like, I don't know what I'm doing. That's the whole revelation of it all, isn't it? I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So I'm gonna get back to writing now. Hopefully I will be done with this speech by tonight. Bored in the motherfucking in the house, bored in the motherfucking in the house, bored. Okay, so it's now Sunday, the 5th, and I am feeling worse than I felt yesterday. I've managed to have a shower and dry my hair, and that is about all I've done today. It's now 10 to 5. Natalia Lee is currently sprinting, so I have got it up, but I have not done any writing yet. Literally. I'm now on 27,078 words, which means I wrote 482 last night, which is okay. I was kind of like not in it last night. I went downstairs. I was up till like 4.
Okay, everybody. That's 15 minutes.
That's Natalia Lee back.
How did it go?
It didn't go. I did nothing. And I'm ashamed. Just wasn't in it last night. I was up till like 4:30. Just wide awake, and the document was up, but I just wasn't working. I was watching YouTube. I ended up watching is it Safe Haven on Netflix? It was like a Nicholas Sparks film, I think. It was okay. In other good news though, the speech is done. I am done with the speech. I think it's okay for now. I'll obviously have to revisit it in the future when I'm editing it again, but for now that's all I can physically do on it. I think that's just gonna have to do. Now I have to write like a bit of angst and a bit of like drama, and I'm just not in it. I'm just not feeling it. So yeah, that's it. I'm also like halfway through reading this. It's Northanger Abbey by Val McDermid. It's also a reworking of Jane Austen's Northanger Abbey, and it's really good so far, but that's how like low I feel. I just don't even want to read. And like I can't physically, I don't have the energy to read, which is really disappointing. So I don't know what to do. I don't know if to continue in Natalia Lee's sprint or to try and read this, but honestly I just want to lay in bed. Do I push through and read? Because reading might help me with the writing, because maybe I just need some inspiration and some story in my brain. I just don't know. I don't know. Great. See, that should piss me off. So it's just gone 1 AM and I'm sat downstairs. I've really just been watching TV, but I have got my laptop in front of me, and I've sort of been adding the occasional word in between watching a film. I've just watched the Hannah Montana movie and I actually cried. Like, that's how emotional I'm feeling in a minute. Like, I cried at the Hannah Montana movie. Seeing that movie when I was younger like 1,000 times, I knew what was going to happen. I knew she was going to pull her wig back off and the little young girl was going to ask her to put the wig back on, and it still got me. I'm now on 27,297 words, which is not much more than I last updated you on, I don't think, because I haven't been focused. I spent most of the evening trying to work this sentence, so I'm basically trying to say that the lipstick is gone, but her lips are still stained. Towards the end of the night, Amorette's curls had fallen flat. She had pulled off her fake eyelashes, and the only trace she had been wearing lipstick was the stain that remained on her lips. Like, that last bit is so clunky, and it doesn't really make sense. The only trace she had been wearing lipstick was the stain that remained on her lips. Like, stain remained, don't like that. So I can't get out what I'm trying to say. The only trace of the fact that she'd still wear... What? The only trace that she'd been wearing lipstick was the stain on her lips. The only trace she'd been wearing lipstick was a stain on her lips. That's probably better. But that's what I mean by today. I just can't write. I feel like I don't have it in me today, because I can't even write that she has no lipstick on her lips and just has a stain. So also something that is on my mind. So I'm sort of doing a dual point of view. It's third person, this story. I have Amaret's point of view in one chapter, and then the next chapter is Tayshian's. But sometimes it doesn't always follow that pattern. Sometimes there's 2 of Amaret and then just 1 of Tayshian and 2 of Amaret, and then it mixes around. It's a bit weird. And sometimes in one chapter I want both of their point of view. So in this party scene at the minute, it's coming to an end, and I want it to show Tayshian's night and Amaret's night, but I don't want that to be separate chapters because there's not enough of story to fill out them to have their each own chapter for that scene. Does that make sense? Because previously on the other 9 chapters it's been separate and they've not had a combined chapter so far. It's only now in chapter 10 that I think it's necessary, because I don't think what I want the reader to know deserves its own chapter for them each. Does that even make... I really don't know if I'm making sense. Like, it's 1:30 in the morning. So yeah, I'm gonna carry on watching The Parent Trap and try to write, but like I said, if I end up just closing it and watching the film, I'm gonna be okay with that. I'm not gonna be angry at myself.
Turn sideways.
So it's now Monday the 6th of April. Actually no, it's Tuesday morning. It's just gone 12:30, so it's now Tuesday. Today I reached 28,021 words. So in this vlog I have done 4,021 words, which isn't bad, isn't great. It's, you know, 4,000 words in a week, which is subjective, but it's work at the end of the day and progress. So I need to stop putting it down and just be proud of the fact that I've done 4,000 words, you know? It's 4,000 words that I didn't have at the beginning of the week. I'm almost done with chapter 10. Chapter 10 is a very long chapter now because, as I was speaking yesterday about the whole point of views and having separate chapters, it's only in chapter 10 that I've had to do each point of view in the same chapter, and I think maybe that was a mistake because it is turning out to be a very big chapter compared to my other chapters, so I might have to separate that, but for now I'm just going to keep writing. Chapter 10 will get as big as it will get for now, and later on I can always come back and change it. Hello. You can just see his nose. So I hope you enjoyed my first Count NaNoWriMo vlog. I will see you in my next one, and hopefully I will do more than 4,000 words. Fingers crossed. Let me know how your first week went. He's so pretty. I love him so much. So yeah, I'm gonna say goodnight here, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks for watching this one, and good night.